Tomorrow is a big day for Google users. The company is flipping the switch on new privacy policies that will allow them to use your personal search information to help customize advertisements. KXAN's Jared Wise explains what those changes mean to you and how you can stop it from happening.
I'm not too worried about them knowing stuff about me.
For many, the internet is already a very public place, so the changes Google is unveiling isn't coming as much of a shock to users.
I know that they'll use it in a responsible way, so I'm not too worried about that.
The policy changes will allow Google to track personal searches of those users who are signed into their Gmail or YouTube accounts. It will allow the company to then customize advertising to account holders.
People are understandably nervous and concerned about that.
John Lepkowski is president of Electronic Frontier Foundation. The organization supports your rights to freely share and communicate information over the internet. His group sees very few problems with the changes.
In our opinion, it's a very well-written privacy policy.
However, there are plenty that aren't happy with it. Attorneys general with 36 states, including Texas, have sent letters to Google headquarters stating their concern about privacy violations and the potential for identity theft. But it's within Google's legal limit to do this, considering there are currently no federal internet privacy laws on the books.
Google is fairly pervasive, and it gathers a lot of data. And when Google talks about having a new privacy policy, there's a little bit of a knee-jerk reaction.
So what are the best ways to get around any worries you may have?
If you don't want them to look at your internet browsing or whatnot, you could always turn that off.
And that's a big way to avoid these policy changes. You can still privately use Google search engines, YouTube, even Google Maps. Just don't log on to them. If you do need to log on, here's some ways you can protect some of your private information. You can erase your search history, adjust your ad preferences, use private modes, or use other search engines like Yahoo while logged in, and Google cannot use that information. We've outlined some ways you can do all of that on our website, KXAN.com. Reporting in the newsroom, Jared Wise, KXAN News.